And on the Facebook page, Eric Brunhammer wrote in looking for a good solution for note-taking on the go. He's talking about working in a busy retail environment and what would I choose for that. And it's hard to say without knowing whether you're sitting or standing throughout the day, but I have been very happy with the experience of taking notes with my iPad. I've got the iPad Pro here, but now you can do this on even the low-end iPads with a few of the alternative pencils we looked at recently. So here's an example of like a meeting that I'm about to go to, right? So I've got an agenda here that I was able to scan in with my phone, and because all of my iCloud notes are synchronized together, when I scan it with the phone and put it into a note, it's immediately on the iPad as well. And of course, you can scan documents with the iPad if you wish. And what I love about this is that I can mark up PDF documents just by taking my pen out, and I can leave notes about things that I want to maybe bring up at the meeting or something. And I can do all this markup here. When I click done, this will get embedded into the PDF. I could even email this marked up PDF to somebody as well, and it's sitting right within the note. I can drop down here and take notes with the pencil in writing. And I found for me that I retain information better if I write it down versus type it. So I'm often taking handwritten notes when I'm at a meeting. But I also have the keyboard cover here and can integrate regular typed out notes if I have a lot of text that I want to input in the course of one of those meetings as well. So you can mix all these different things together. Adding additional documents is pretty easy too. They've got a great document scanner here, so I can hit the photo button here, go to scan documents, and again I can do this on the phone or on the iPad. I just point it at the document here, it'll recognize it and get it all straightened out. I can click save here, and now that I've got this document scanned in, I can also take my pen out and start marking things up and changing colors of stuff or whatever. So it's a really good note-taking feature. The synchronization works really well, and because I have Macs as well, everything just kind of syncs up with my computers and my phones and my tablets, and I found it to be a really good solution. And again, you don't need the Pro anymore to do that. We looked at the Add to Knit Note the other day. This even works on those $250 iPads you can still find at many major retailers, and it works just as well for note-taking as the original Apple Pencil does. So there's a lot of affordable solutions now. We're going to be getting in the new 7th generation iPad very shortly, which is their new entry level. I think with the keyboard you can get in the door under $500 with that. You could pair up one of these cheaper pens with it as well and get a really good note-taking experience. I was using Evernote before, but it got too expensive. The cost of Evernote went up significantly, and I just didn't see the value of continuing to pay that. And I was already paying for the iCloud synchronization thing that I've been using for my family's backups and photos and everything. So I've got 2 terabytes of storage with iCloud. These notes are part of that. They're not using a lot at all. In fact, I think most folks could probably do all the note-taking on a free iCloud account. And it just seems to work really well, very seamlessly, and I can, again, use my phone to scan documents in the middle of a meeting without having my big iPad getting held up in the air. I've just found it to be a really good note-taking solution. So this is going to also be the topic of our Q&A for you this week, because I have found an Apple solution that works well for me, but I'd love to hear about some non-Apple solutions you might be using that might help Eric out. Perhaps Microsoft OneNote is something to consider as well. I haven't used it just because I've been mostly in the Mac ecosystem for work, but I'd love to hear what you all are using down in the comments below.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold-level supporters, the 4 Guys with Quarters podcast, Chris Allegretta, Tom Albrecht, Mike Talbert, Brian Parker, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to Lon.TV/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit Lon.TV/s.